Hey guys, we're back and we are here with the new collection by E.L.F. It is the Cookies and Dreams collection. So I wanted to film a video. I grabbed a couple of items and dropping an item already. Okay, I wanted to grab a couple of items because the collection just looked like I just needed to have it. I did prime my eyes, which why it looks a little crazy and bare-faced here. But I do have eye primer on. Jumping right into the video, I had picked up this Cookies and Dreams lip exfoliator. So we're going to give that a try. And it looks so cool. It definitely looks like cookies and cream. On the lips, my lips are super dry, but they're a little bit moisturizing. I like it. It smells nice. I am just a tad bit sensitive to certain smells. I don't like when they have strong perfume smells on any kind of makeup. That old lady perfume kind of smell. It's just not my thing. So when I saw this, I was like, is the scent going to be okay? But the scent is very nice on these items. That I will say. It is like a vanilla cream, cookies and cream. It's vanilla. Okay, so it's a lip exfoliator. I think it does what it needs to. My lips feel pretty moisturized. So jumping into the next item here, I have the packaging. All of my packaging kind of came a little broke here, honestly. But I paid for all this myself. I bought items. I didn't buy every single item, but I bought what I knew I would use. So this brings me to this item. I was debating because I already have the Poreless Putty Primer, but then I was like, I do need a new one. So let me show you my original Poreless Putty Primer. Definitely hit major pan in here. I just love this. I have tons of pores on my nose and here on my cheeks and my forehead. Lots of texture going on. You know this. We have trouble skin over here. So I was like, let me buy it. Why not? It looks like an Oreo cookie. Packaging is always a thing for me and I like it. It does have that vanilla cream smell to it. So I'm just gonna dunk my finger right in here and just apply. I always overdo it with the primer. That's just me. I do it that. That is me. It's what I do. So it didn't give too much luminosity. It kind of like mattified just a tad there, but I like the original. So I know I figured I was going to like this one and I was low on my original. So I was like, all right, I think it's time to buy a new one. And I've had this for a while, but anywho. So the next item here is a Cookies and Dreams. It is the single scoop face sponge. Now when I saw this, I was like, I'm definitely purchasing that. And I'm definitely purchasing the brushes. These two itself with the packaging, they were just, how could you not? This is like I said, some of that stuff came broken. This came broken. I mean, it's just packaging. It's going in the trash anyway, but packaging was pretty cracked there. So it looks like a little ice cream scoop. It came in this little plastic thing to look like a scoop, but there's that. And this sponge is just, I don't know. Me personally, I think that E.L.F has the best sponges. Point blank period. So I'm getting that wet here with a little spray bottle. And open up the brushes. Okay, so we have here our wet sponge and our 3 eye brushes. So I'm going to use this, put them all to the test. Oh, I did also get this. Now, I did put it back in its box so I could show you what the packaging looks like, but I did use this once, and I used it as, this is like an overnight mask, or you can use it as a 10-minute mask and wash it off. I used it once as a 10-minute mask, washed it off. My skin was nice and soft and it felt moisturized, so this is a good for me. I like this. I don't know about leaving it overnight because it does have these beads in there. I mean, when I rubbed it in my face, they kind of like, almost like a antibacterial hand sanitizer where they have those beads and eventually they disappear in there when you rub it in, but one or two stood on my face, but for the most part they did rub into the skin pretty nicely, but there was a little bit left over, so I'm just going to use this as a 10-minute quick fix kind of thing, and it was pretty moisturizing and I did like that. I could show you the texture really quick. So it is a nice, and as you can see, those beads are there, but once you keep rubbing that in, of course they disappear. But it was nice and moisturizing. It does have a light scent, not as heavy as the other products, but it definitely has a light scent. So, but I used it as a 10-minute, nice and moisturizing, did the job. Pretty good. Okay, so we got our sponge and our brushes. I'm gonna put the complexion on. Okay, so that complexion is done. The sponge is just perfect. We're gonna use the brushes here for the eyeshadow palette. I'm not much of a blue person, but we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna try to keep it a little light here and not go too dark, because you know I can get dark very quickly. But we're gonna try to keep this light, hopefully. Okay, so jumping into the palette. It's pretty messy. I just don't like when my palettes are a little messy, but it seems like there's gonna be a lot of fallout on this palette. So I'm just gonna jump right here into this brownie, light brown shade, this tan shade, and just, oh, it's got a little, pretty nice. I wanted to keep it light, but I know I'm gonna have to dip into that dark brown. Hopefully I can mix them two together, because I don't want to pull that really dark brown into the eye look. But just blending that in here. This is a pretty nice brush. I think it's really full. Of course there is fallout with the shadow. I knew that was gonna happen just by looking at it. Okay, so I'm gonna tap very well. You know what? I'm gonna move to this next brush here and tap very lightly into that brown. Just tapping that on the outer corner here. That pigment, and that was a very light tap. And I'm gonna go back with that first brush and just diffuse with that, because I don't want it too deep, dark. Okay, so jumping into the next product, I picked up only one of these. I think there's 4 total. I picked up the light blue shade. This is the No Budge eyeshadow stick. This one is in the shade Chill Zone. Oh, of course. Cute. All right, there's that. And it is this very light blue. So I think I wanted to use this to carve out. I'm pretty nervous, but we're gonna use this. Yeah, let's just see where this takes us. Oh shoot, that's pretty creamy. I just want to try to go in with the light hand at first, and very nice base color, that I will say. You could definitely just go in with this color itself and leave it as so. But you know us, we're gonna go be extra. So we're gonna dip into that blue shade and then just tap that right on top. Oh yeah, it definitely brings out the color way more. I think the brushes work well. I believe every product is definitely under $10 each. I believe the brushes were $9, and I think, whoa, I almost dropped it. If you're looking to add a few more brushes to your collection, these are pretty cute. They got that marbleized black and white, cookies and creams dreams. Okay, I am going to go back into that deep brown, tap it a little bit, and just press that back on the outer corner here, just to reinforce those colors. And then I'm going to go back with that big fluffy brush with that tan color and just blend again. But I like these colors. I think they're a nice subdued colors. Not so harsh, because blue can get very harsh really quickly. And just going to press that right back on there. Really nice. Okay, so I am going to take another brush from my personal collection and apply the brown on the under eye here. Oh, maybe I can take that blue and put it on the waterline. That would be pretty nice. Let's just go. Let's just focus on this. Okay, taking that brown. Pretty cute. Okay, for the inner corner, there is this nice white shimmer. I think I'm just gonna go with that. I think we'll play it safe and go with that. Okay, let me grab a brush here. Don't know which brush. Let's grab a flat brush. We'll take that shimmer. It's definitely not a, maybe like a satin. I should say a satin because it's definitely not super shimmery. Yeah, it's definitely not a shimmer, but it is a satin for sure. I'm gonna take that blue, just put that back in there. Really nice. Do I dare put this in the waterline? We're gonna go for it. That definitely brightened it up. I may or may not switch that to a brown. No, it actually looks pretty nice now that I'm looking at it. We'll leave it as so. We will leave that as so. Okay, let me stop right there before I get out of hand. Eyeshadow palette is very nice. Let me finish the other eye off camera really quick and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. The eyes are done. I like the eyeshadow palette. I think it's really nice. I definitely want to dip in this blue shade here. Yes, for sure. Definitely want to dip into that. This dark navy blackish color does have some shimmer in there. It comes off black. I think all the shadows were very nice. I think they worked well. I think my favorite in here is definitely that taupey brown. I think they worked very well. I'm going to try and swatch all of these for you, of course. That brown is pretty nice. And the blue worked out perfect, especially on top of that crayon also. That No Budge shadow stick, I think it worked very pretty. This is like a white cream matte color. And of course we have a shimmery blue, baby blue. But I wanted to keep the eye look a little bit matte. You know, I love my mattes. I wanted to keep it as natural as possible. I think it's a pretty nice palette. I think it worked for under $10 for every item. I think that worked very well. Okay, so last item we have here. I did put a lip liner on. This is ColourPop's Cool BFF, and I only picked up one of these. There is 3 lip glosses, a white creamy, this blue shade, and a like clear black, if you call it. But I was tempted to get the black one. I really honestly was, because I recently got a black lip liner and I was like, black lip liner, that is so cool. Okay, anyways, long story short, I ended up just playing it safe and going with the blue. So I'm gonna dump this right on top. I don't want to keep dipping my wand in there because I don't like when lipstick gets into lip glosses. It did a little bit. So I'm just going to put this on my finger and then... It's a very nice lip gloss. I think these lip glosses from E.L.F. are very great. The mint melt ones were really nice. They had that little bit of plumping effect because they were minty. These are not that plumping effect. They don't have that minting feel at all. Actually, they have a very light scent, but it's very pretty. Okay, this is it. Here we have it. Here's our swatches. We have our E.L.F. Cookies and Cream collection here. Glosses, mask, sponge. And this is the look we came up with. I think it worked very well. I'm pretty happy with this collection. Of course, I didn't pick up every single item, but I'm happy with all the items that I did pick up. The primer, clearly it's very smoothing. I like it. Love it. I like this whole collection. I don't have any complaints about it. I think it's very pretty. I think it worked well. And there's the swatches of the palette. I think it worked well. If you get your hands on any of the items, let me know what you got and what was worth your money. Definitely the sponge. Grab the sponge for sure. Anything else, totally up to you, but definitely get the sponge. That's it for this video. Cookies and Cream, E.L.F. makeup. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. As always, like this video, subscribe. We'll have more videos coming soon. Eventually, I'm just slacking over here. But thank you guys for watching. Until next time, guys, see ya. Bye.